You know what gives me peace? I refuse to debate and argue with people who does not have sound arguments. It gives me peace. When I see a comment and somebody is trying to debate me, and I'm looking at their comment and I'm thinking, there's something not quite right, or they seem to say this but they're not covering something here, or they're not really tackling this loophole or this hole in their argument. You know what I didn't realize? This person is trying to argue for argue's sake. Because if you was actually a real debater, you would have a more soundproof argument. You would have resources, and you would have links, and you would have actual things that you could pull up that proves your point. But they usually don't have that. Usually their argument is, I said this and I'm right. And I'm like, that's not good enough for me. And because I often find, especially in this generation of people, debating does little to nothing for their consciousness. It doesn't upgrade them. It doesn't bring a revelation to them. It doesn't do anything to them. The only thing that happens is that they just double down on dumb. There's no point of arguing with these people, so I often just delete the comment, silence them, and then move on with my life. It brings a lot of peace to me. Like I said, if you actually have a sound argument, fine, I'll read your sound argument. But if the only thing you're saying is, I'm right, you're wrong, and that's the end of the story, and you ain't bringing no resources, no articles, no links, no images, nothing that proves that you are right and I'm wrong, well then I don't really need to listen to you. You're just stating an opinion at that point. In fact, science will say they're not sound until you test it. So test it then. Bring a sound argument. Then maybe I'll read your comment. Maybe I'll talk about your comment. But until then, I'm just going to delete your comment if it's not very sound. Okay? Thank you for paying attention to this matter. I hope you guys have a blessed and beautiful day. And I'm telling you guys, the rest of the YouTube community, do not argue with people who do not have sound arguments. It's just not worth it. They're not worth your time.